Yes, good afternoon. You know the vibes, man. See what I titled this? Pick your source pleasure. Now, the reason why I titled that is because I didn't say nothing. All I've been doing is just adding on, building, right? Now, I titled I titled it that for a specific reason because now the source is really exposing the game. I am exposing the game because it's like it's like now with me saying pick your poison, pick your pleasure. I'm telling you, many years I have been grinding, putting in work, doing what I do, right? So now I am at a level where I dropped the sneakers. I've been dropping garments as far as t-shirts, hats. I have the source strain, the chronic, the Seamoss. So that's why I'm saying pick your pleasure. Pick your pleasure, man. If not, don't tell me that I am acting funny when we start marching even harder because I have a video that I always love what my guy said from Queens, Nassau, Elmont area. He said, you think when I take off, I'm bringing you with me? No, you're going to stay right there. You didn't support me. You know, shout out to everybody that's been supporting. Shout out to all the ones that just continue to watch, hoping that a dude fall off or, lapse. Because like I said, I've been on this journey for many, many moons, right? A lot of people don't follow through with half of the stuff they do. And you are actually seeing the steps. You're seeing the grind. You're seeing the growth, man. Like I said, man, just keep watching. Keep watching because the more you watch, the more you're going to get sick to your stomach because it's only getting greater and greater. And I can't let the cat out the bag yet, but something major is really, really about to pop off. And that's why I always say, man, when one door closes, another one opens. And God always has something greater for you. That's why you can't, like, people get caught up and upset sometimes when things don't happen the way they wanted to. But if you have faith and you are really locked in, you know, when something doesn't happen, it's because the Creator, your ancestors, has something better for you, you know? And that's all you are witnessing. That's all you are witnessing, man. Like I told you, man, I've been on this journey for a while. You know? This ain't no overnight grind. This isn't no overnight growth. You know, it was a gradual climb, a gradual climb. Really, like I said, shout out to all the day one supporters. Shout out to the people that supported along the way. Continue to support, and shout out to all the naysayers, the ones that's why they can't stand my voice because I expose them. Like, you can't have me celebrate you all the time, and then when I start winning, you don't celebrate me. It don't work that way, man. It don't work that way. Especially when you are quote unquote supposed to be righteous and honorable. Like, who does that? Where they do that at? That's why a lot of that, all that pro-black talk, turns me off, man. Because it be most of the quote unquote so-called pro-blacks that don't support their own brothers. Since they be the ones trying to knock their brothers and sisters behind closed doors. Like, man, so you gotta go ahead and miss me with that, man. Miss me with that. You know the vibes, man. We are moving and grooving, man. It is Friday, 1:36. Giving you another stream now because I don't know if we're gonna do the source talk later. Like I said, man, I got major things popping off in real life. You know, the source talk is a real life thing, but I don't know if I have time to be sitting in front of a computer today. Maybe later on, I might, when I indulge in the fights tonight, I might do something then, but 5 o'clock, I would probably be occupied, man. Like I said, the source is on a whole nother level, man. Whole nother level, man. Like the streaming thing is cool because the streaming is a form of me having church, tabernacle, teaching and preaching and giving back. But every once in a while, the teacher has to take off from class. That's why you have substitute teachers. And I know their source isn't as potent. Their message isn't as deep. It comes with the territory, man. That's why I said it takes time. It takes effort. It takes many, many steps, many, many tribulations to get here. Just like I said, this ain't no overnight thing, man. The source is popping. It's gonna continue to pop. Like I said, some major shit is gonna pop off, and when it does, this is when I will separate. Who's really down and who's not. Because when this pops up, it's no freebies, man. It's no freebies. There's no freebies. I know there's gonna be many people with their hands out, and it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. If you want to get on the wave, you're gonna have to pay your fare. You're gonna have to pay your fare when the time comes, man. If this is what you're trying to do and be about, you're gonna have to pay your fare, man. It is what it is. Like I said, pick your pleasure. You see, I showed you. I'm a business, bro. A real business, man. This brand ain't no overnight brand. Like I was doing this out the trunk of my Honda Accord. I just had to. You know what I had to do? I had to separate myself and really become the CEO that I am. No more having people piggyback and it's like at the end of the day, you are the keeper of yourself. You understand that sauce right there. If you understand that sauce, you're the keeper of yourself. See, a lot of people will watch your moves, watch what you do, and try to emulate, but they don't know what goes into it. They don't know what goes into it. They just see the results. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what goes into it. They don't know the sacrifices, the time you put in, the hours, you know. They just see the residual. They see the growth. They don't see the grind. You know, this is the grind, man. Like I told y'all, the Source Talk, right, started many years ago. It was the Jack Talk podcast, right? Jack Talk podcast. Just like this whole the movement right now with the hats and the Seamoss and the Source strain. You know, that all that started years ago. It's not something that just became. You know, it might have had different names, right? But it was all the source. It was all the work I was putting in. So it's like once you realize who you are and you realize your potential and you realize what you are doing, like I tell you all the time on the source, man, nobody can stop you but you. Nobody can control your destiny but you, you know? And at the end of the day, visuals are very important. Now you saying, damn, so what you mean by visuals, right? I mean, like, investing in your brand, investing in your name, investing in your company, that is all important because it's like this. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? But I always remember starting, when I first started doing my streams, I was always on my phone. It's like I'm doing it right now on my phone because I'm on the move. I'm killing two birds with one stone. But I always remember being on my phone, right? Always doing my streams on my phone, right? And guys with those shots, right? Not even that, even not really shots, because even when I was doing it then, my catalog, I was just crushing them. Like the interviews, I was coming out the gate with Buddy McGurk, Regis Progress, uh, Boots Ennis, Antonio Russell. All those was done off my phone. But I remember, you know, dudes would try to throw shots, but they be cowards, right? Instead of them saying it directly to me, they would use their little flunkies, their little junkies, their little monkeys, and say, "Oh, upgrade your equipment." No problem. That's all gonna happen. It's just it's not an overnight thing, and I don't want it to be no overnight thing. Like I said, I'm doing this. I'm showing brothers and sisters anything that is given to you will be taken from you with ease. With ease. With ease. It's just life. That's just how it is, right? But when you put in work, when you go from point A to point B to point C to point D, you are taking the steps, gradually getting there. And anytime you do that, you are building character, you are building strength, you are acquiring knowledge, and you are leveling up, right? So that's what I did, right? Shout out to a lot of the good brothers that I built with. I started investing in equipment, investing in my brand, and then I just started unfolding it all on the Source Talk, so independently, right? With the podcast, how I do the split screens and share the screen and break down videos and show y'all the articles that I'm actually getting my information from. All that is growth, right? All that is growth, right? So when I presented my catalog, my library to my peoples, I can show them later for what they talking about. with the streams and the views. I can go spend $10 right now and get 1,000 streams. I want to show you the quality. I want to show you the actual catalog, the work, the ins and outs that's going on. So now when I did that, people are seeing, when I say people are seeing, investors, people with real capital, they are seeing, they like, yeah, this brother, yeah, he's really on to something. And we like what you're doing. You're independent. You're independent. And that's a fact. They're independent, you know? And there's nothing wrong with being independent. You know, an independent grind is a strong grind because it's teaching you how to grind. You know, when you have backing out the door, right? You're not gonna respect the game. You see that Cat Williams video that I posted on my IG with dude where he said real niggas gotta stick together. There's too many fake niggas. See, fake niggas just try to wake up and be on. Only way it work like that, you gotta hit the mega millions. Feel me? You hit the mega millions, then you might be on. But 9 times out of 10, if you've been poor and you acquire money like that, you're gonna run through that money so fast you're gonna be poor again. It's just facts, man. It's just facts of life, man. That's all. The source is just giving that to you, man. The source is just giving that to you, man. Friday afternoon, I just feel like coming on here talking my shit, man. Like I said, we are up, man, and this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. I told the ship has sailed, man. We are somewhere in the Atlantic right now. We're swerving around the hurricanes. It's hurricane season, man. We're like in Bermuda, pulling up to the Bermuda Triangle. You heard? We pulling up in the Bermuda Triangle, man. We are stunting. That's what they would say. They say, yo, Sha, you're stunting. You are fronting. Yes, we are, man. We are, man. God is good, man. We blessed, man. We put in that grind. We put in that grind. Lord of the Rings on the check-in, man. Who you like tonight in the fights, Lord of the Rings? Oscar Valdez. It's a decent little card. Man, they gotta pull something in the box for there. It's a decent little card tonight. You know? Some good undercard bouts. I see nobody's here yet, man. It's almost 2:00. Where are the troops? Yeah, Valdez. Those guys have history. They have history. I know you alluded to earlier, Shakur Stevens talking a lot of smack. You said he's sleeping on Jamel. A lot of people are saying that. That's not the vibes, man. Sleeping. Sometimes when you sleep and you overconfident, you get rocked to sleep. You get rocked to sleep. Excuse me. You know, I'm out here wheeling and dealing. I'll be operating this vessel. Yo, rest in peace to John Witherspoon. John Witherspoon, right? That's my guy, man. So, yo, that's one of the classic movies, man. Vampire in Brooklyn, man. Yo, John Witherspoon, when the boat came up on the dock and Eddie Murphy had killed all the crew and everybody on the boat, John Witherspoon said, he said, "Oh, wait, this motherfucker! Who Who's piloting this goddamn vessel? Stevie Wonder. So you gotta be on point when you piloting the vessel, man. That's what I'm doing right now, piloting my vessel, man. Swinging this big machine, you know. You gotta be mindful of the people around you, man. Cause there be people around you that can't even drive, man. And 9 times out of 10, an accident don't be on you. It be the people around you. That's why you gotta pilot your vessel, you know. Let me see where he wants me at, man. About to position myself. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, Buki said Boss Man looks like the vampire, bro. Oh man, that's funny, yeah. That's funny. That's funny, yeah. That's what they used to call my man. Shout out to Richard Hall, Pee Wee. They used to call Pee Wee the vampire in Brooklyn on the job, yo. I'm telling you, man. The good old boys be having jokes on the low, yo. But see, they do it, man, subliminally. If your third eye ain't open, you won't pick up on it, yo. Yeah, you won't pick up on it, yo. Yeah, they used to call them. Yeah, I'm telling you, see, me, man, I just was raised different. I used to be on it. Yeah, they used to call my man Maximilian. Yeah, if you know anything, yeah, Maximilian was the vampire in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his boy Maximilian is the vampire in Brooklyn. They used to call the guard that, yeah. I used to be like, yeah, I used to be on it, like, yeah, these dudes got some shit with them, man. They mad slick with their game. Word. They used to call him Maximilian. That's the vampire in Brooklyn. If you know that movie, yo, that's a classic movie too, yo. Classic, yo. That movie is so underrated because it didn't get good reviews. That's him. I knew it. I knew it. When you said Buki, I knew it. I knew that's what you was talking about. I caught the flashback to the good old boys talking about him. But yeah, that movie is so underrated, right? Because that's a hard flick, man. It just didn't get good reviews, but that's one. And I think, rest in peace to Charlie Murphy, man. I think Charlie Murphy wrote that, yo. I gotta look at the credits. I think his brother Charlie Murphy wrote that, man. Charlie Murphy was the genius, man. But John Witherspoon was funny as hell in that shit. That's what I said, yo. Some comedians, man. Rest in peace to him too, man. They'll never die because their work will always live on. And that dude was hilarious, yo. John Witherspoon was a funny ass dude, yo. Yeah, he was a funny, like funny character, yo. From Boomerang. I'm telling you, him and Eddie Murphy worked good together, yo. They worked very, very good together. Position this truck right here is the dude. My vessel. Man. I'll be piloting this vessel. Yeah. These cars can get by. You can dump them on me. You know? Should just shut the whole road off, man. This is like a dead road. It's better. Just knock the road off, man. I think I'm gonna just do that, man. Oh, you got the official tag. Do that, man. It's a tree down. But yeah, let me tap out, man. Go handle my BIG. Word, like I said, man. Who's piloting this motherfucker? Stevie fucking Wonder. You know the vibes. Sauce. I holla.